Watch. Rachel Zegler apologizes for Britney Spears' video. Much like the captain of the Titanic, some people are willing to go down with their ship. Of course, we aren't talking about a literal ship. No, we are referring to the fan terminology for a romantic relationship between two characters they want to see get together. However, there are some on-screen connections so potent that moviegoers or TV lovers start wanting the actors to be together IRL. 2. Even if the celebrities themselves have shot down the possibility. For decades, Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio's Titanic romance has, as Celine Dion famously crooned, gone on, even if they've remained always platonic. While Emma Watson and Tom Felton's magical friendship and her recent admission of a childhood crush has caused many Harry Potter fans to root for a Gryffindor Slytherin hookup. Sorry, Ron. Plus, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher, and David Schwimmer and Jennifer Aniston have also caused speculation about their relationship status after their on-screen connections seemed too believable to be fake. A rumor is born, if you will. Here are 16 co-star couples who never actually dated, even though fans wanted them to. Emma Watson and Tom Felton. Hermione Granger and Draco Malfoy? If Emma had it her way, the Harry Potter franchise would have had a Hogwarts house-crossed romance going down off-screen. The actress has admitted to nursing a serious crush on her bleached blonde co-star. During the recent Harry Potter 20th anniversary special, Emma shared that as a child she fell in love with Tom while on the set of their first film together, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I used to come in every day and look for his number on the call sheet, it was number 7, and if his name was on the call sheet, it was an extra exciting day, she said during the reunion. He was 3 years above me and so for him he was like, "You're like my little sister." Shortly after the special premiered, fans of the series quickly took to the internet to share their wish for the longtime friends to become something more. However, in an interview with British Vogue, Emma addressed the online reaction and put any potential dating rumors to rest. "We speak most weeks," she said, "and we just think it's sweet." Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer. The one where Ross and Rachel were almost each other's lobsters in real life. During HBO Max's Friends reunion last year, Jennifer and David, who played one of TV's most beloved couples, explained that art reflected real life a bit. During the show's first season, at some point, we were both crushing hard on each other, but it was like two ships passing because one of us was always in a relationship, and we never crossed that boundary, David said. "We respected that." Jennifer added, "Honestly, I remember saying one time to David, it's going to be such a bummer if the first time you and I actually kiss is going to be on national television. And sure enough, the first time we kissed was in that coffee shop." So, instead of having a romance IRL, she explained that they just channeled all of our adoration and love for each other into Ross and Rachel. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Arguably one of the most iconic pairings in movie history, fans have shipped Leo and Kate together since 1996's Titanic, even though she didn't make room for him on that door. Still, they never let go of their friendship, with Kate telling The Guardian last year that they are bonded for life. From walking the red carpet together at the 1998 Golden Globes to watching DiCaprio blow kisses to Winslet during her emotional 2009 Golden Globe speech, it's so evident that the feelings between the besties have only continued to grow over the past 2 decades, iceberg be damned. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. The unexpected pairings chemistry in 2019's A Star is Born and its ensuing press tour made fans blind to the fact that the actor and director was dating. Irina Shayk and the pop star was engaged to Christian Carano. Still, it was clear that the co-stars had a close bond, with Gaga revealing that she had an instant connection with Bradley that came the second that I saw him. Of course, that closeness was on full display when the pair took to the Oscars stage in 2019, hand in hand, to perform their best song-winning number, Shallow, just days after Gaga ended her engagement. But the House of Gucci star quickly shut down romance rumors following the performance, telling Jimmy Kimmel, Yes, people saw love and, guess what, that's what Way wanted you to see. Bradley, whose romance with Irina ended later that year, never addressed the speculation until November 2021, telling The Hollywood Reporter they were acting during the Oscar performance. They kind of fall in love in that scene in the film, he explained. It's that explosive moment that happens to them on a stage in front of thousands of people. It would have been so weird if we were both on stools facing the audience. Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. Since starring in Speed together in 1994, rumors have raced over the decades that Keanu and Sandra had an off-screen romance. Alas, it was never meant to be, with Sandra denying the two were ever a couple in an interview with Esquire magazine. Nope. But who knows? She said. Keanu's a guy who, I feel like, is friends with every woman he's ever dated. I don't think there's anyone who has something horrible to say about him. So maybe we could have survived. I don't know. But we didn't have to survive anything. We just get to grow up together on parallel roads and tip our hats and meet for a dinner and try to work together. And the longer time goes on, the more in awe I am of the human being. Would I have been able to say that if he had dumped me and made me angry? Probably not. Still, the duo, who also co-starred in 2006's The Lake House, are close friends, with Sandra citing Keanu's listening skills as one of his best attributes. The Miss Congeniality star recalled that about a year after filming Speed, she casually mentioned to her co-star that she'd never had champagne and truffles. A few days later, she told the outlet, Keanu hand-delivered those two items, and flowers, explaining, I just thought you might want to try champagne and truffles, to see what it's like. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. Moviegoers have crazy, stupid love for this pairing after they've played romantic interests in 3 films, including La La Land. Though they never dated in real life, working together forged a bond between the two actors. During AQ, the Cruella star revealed how much Ryan meant to her and his impact on her life and career. Calling him a dear, wonderful friend, Emma said, I can't even imagine what my life would be without Ryan. She then added, he's so special. It makes me emotional. And before La La Land debuted in 2016, Emma kidded around about the number of films she's done with Ryan, joking to E! News, he has a restraining order against me now. Restraining order aside, Ryan said it was great to work with Emma, explaining, I think it brings the best out of us. Because you know one another, and you are able to help each other in a way that you can't if you're strangers. John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher. Jim and Pam on The Office are one of the most beloved TV couples of all time, with fans rooting for the Dunder Mifflin employees to be together throughout the NBC hit's 9-year run. Jam's chemistry never transitioned into an off-screen romance between John and Jenna, though she did admit to the pair having real chemistry during a 2016 appearance on Watch What Happens Live when a caller asked how close they were. There's like a real part of me that is Pam and a real part of him that's Jim, and those parts of us were genuinely in love with one another, Jenna explained. But in real life we aren't totally Pam and totally Jim. So in real life we're not the perfect match. He was like a type of spouse that I had for a long time. He was my partner and we will always be close because of it. John later weighed in on his co-star's headline-making comments, telling the Daily Beast, I think we both feel it's such an honor to be a part of that relationship. As far as how she was quoted about saying we were genuinely in love, I think that was taken wildly out of context and I feel bad for her. Well, always have the teapot. Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence. Gaga isn't the first co-star Bradley has been romantically linked to in the press, with his on-screen dynamic with Jennifer in movies such as Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle sparking rumors for years. In fact, Bradley was asked by Howard Stern in 2015, when are you two gonna have sex? Everyone is waiting for that. Bradley was quick to respond, never. It's just not the way we are together. And, at the 2013 Golden Globes, when he was asked by Entertainment Tonight if they were dating, Bradley responded, oh my god. That's very funny. No, my God, no. No, 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 not even close, he continued. First of all, I could be her father. No, I am kidding. But no, not even close. Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. They may have co-starred in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, but the pair gained a rapid number of fans rooting for them to find each other IRL after the 2006 rom-com. But it never happened. In an interview with Howard Stern on his SiriusXM show in October 2020, Matthew revealed it simply never appealed to him to date one of his famous co-stars. I've always tried to keep it professional, and the people I worked with, I must say, did it well, he shared. Maybe we had certain crushes on each other at certain times, but we always just kept it professional. And with that, the chance for their love to blossom died, just like that love fern. George Clooney and Julia Roberts. These A-list best friends have off-the-charts on-screen chemistry. Ocean's 11. Anyone? That has extended off-screen in a purely platonic way. Just look at their giggle-filled interviews, gushing public speeches, and the fact that George has lent out his coveted Lake Como home to the Roberts Motor family for anniversary celebrations. NBD. Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen. Along with the ball dropping on New Year's Eve, you can always count on people wondering if the best friends and CNN's Live from Times Square co-hosts have ever dated. When Andy appeared on Howard Stern's radio show, he was asked, "What is it about Anderson Cooper that keeps you from falling in love with him?" The Watch What Happens Live host replied, "I just think it's not what our relationship is based on. We're just friends. That's not a part of it. I think, at this point, we know each other too well. We're not attracted to each other in that way." Funnily enough, the pair first met when they were set up on a blind date over 25 years ago. You know, when straight people know two gay guys, they're like, "Oh, you guys should meet," Anderson said on The Tonight Show in 2017, adding that when the two had a phone call to schedule the date, he knew within 45 seconds I was never going on a date with Andy Cohen. He explained that Andy violated a cardinal rule when it comes to dating the CNN host. He asked about Anderson's mother, Gloria Vanderbilt. "I wanted to date the Vanderbilt boy," Andy admitted. "I was excited." Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. While Zooey said the pair had so much fun making the 2009 indie rom-com, 500 Days of Summer, Joseph admitted dating his co-star and longtime friend would be awkward in a 2012 interview with Playboy. "Zooey and I just think it's funny," he said of fans wanting them to be together. "It is funny. We've been friends for 10 years. Zac Efron and Ashley Tisdale. Before it was confirmed that the High School Musical heartthrob was dating his co-star Vanessa Hudgens, there was speculation that he was involved with their mutual best friend Ashley. His 2006 guest appearance as her love interest on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody only fueled the rumors. Zack and Ashley still remain close to this day, with Ashley calling him her brother, best friend, though she did pick Zack as her worst on-screen kiss in an interview with Elle. "It was the worst because he is like my brother," she explained. At the time, he was used to acting on Warner Brothers, which is CW, and we were on Disney. She then called him out for trying to kiss her with his tongue, prompting her to tell him, "Get away from me." "I closed my mouth so fast. I was like, this is Disney Channel, we don't kiss like that on Disney Channel." Ashley recalled, "It's just weird when you're so closet to somebody. We'd already done a movie. I'd known him for years before," she said. "That is why it was the worst, it's just we're too close." Corbin Bleu and Monique Coleman. While their High School Musical characters Chad and Taylor were teen sweethearts, Corbin and Monique left the Disney franchise with a lifelong friendship. The duo reunited on-screen in the 2021 Lifetime Christmas movie, A Christmas Dance Reunion, with Corbin writing on Instagram, "After 13 years it felt like coming home, working and dancing with Monique again." Starring in a Lifetime Christmas movie has always been a dream of mine, but never in a million years did I think I'd get to share the screen with one of my favorite people. And Monique is hoping to continue working with one of her best friends, telling people, "I honestly pray that we get to do more things together because we have that sort of spark that Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan had, and Leo and Kate, and Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling, and all of these different couples that we've seen in movie after movie together. I really feel like we have that potential as well, and I'd like to see that happen." David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. They may have played one of TV's most iconic will they or want they couples on The X-Files, but the co-stars actually didn't get along while filming their hit Fox. In a 2008 interview with Metro UK, David admitted that he often fought with Jillian during the series' initial 8-year run because familiarity breeds contempt. It's nothing to do with the other person. We used to argue about nothing. We couldn't stand the sight of each other. That didn't stop fans from wanting Mulder and Scully to get together, both on screen and off, with a photo from their May 2021 lunch date going viral. Much to David's amusement. "As I was leaving, she was like, 'Let's take a photo,'" he told People. "I was told there was a big reaction to it. I never get that stuff, but it's really cool that people are interested after all these years." Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson. Avengers shippers, assemble. While they've appeared in 8 movies together since first collaborating on 2004's The Perfect Score, the superhero co-stars have never hooked up IRL. But Scarlett and Chris have developed a deep comfort level with each other over the years. It's really a result of 10 years of knowing somebody and being able to have a kind of intimacy with them that I think you get from just spending a lot of time with somebody and knowing their soft underbelly, Johansson explained of their chemistry to Entertainment Weekly in March 2020.